Hey, my name is PolishLynx, this is Sakura Spirit, and as promised, the other choice we have to check what will happen if we head to village and see what they think about this, instead of talking with sisters. I think it would be the best to let the girls cool off. I decided to head to the village. As I arrived, I found the villagers busy preparing the final touches for the festival that evening. Everything seemed to be going well, and one or two people even greeted me as I wandered through the village. I asked for the whereabouts of the enemy, and was pointed in the direction of the last place, and one seemed to have seen them. With serious warning still fresh in my mind, I decided it was best to talk with me or Narumi about it. Since they were in charge of defending the village, it wouldn't be a bad idea to warn them that there could be some problems. I knocked on the door twice, and being in a bit of a hurry, announced my presence. "Yeah, are you here?" "Yes." "Hello." I opened the door before the girl had the chance to answer, and to my surprise, Mio had been busy changing the kimono. Hot. Actually, who was I kidding? I should have known by now that girls always seem to be changing whenever I enter a room, judging by the events of this past week. Takahiro, I require some assistance here. I'm not used to these complicated clothes. Kimono. Sure, I'll help you out. Yeah, kimono. I want to look like nice for the festival. I want to make a good impression. I'm the head of the guard, you know. Alright. I think it makes you look some kind of mysterious beautiful. Beauty? Quit saying such nonsense. I should make you run 10 laps for saying something ridiculous like that. Actually, she is quite a beauty, let's face it. Just take the compliment, Mio-san. I laughed as I approached the girl, making sure to not let my eyes wander too much while I helped her put on the kimono. So, what's the problem? It is this confounded bee. I cannot wrap it around myself without the kimono slipping too low, and since I cannot get a hang of it myself, you will have to do. Oh, I can see where you're having trouble. You're wrapping it around the wrong way. Here, hand me the sash. You're trying to do what someone else should do for you. Using the method my mother had taught me, we eventually got the obi tied properly. After a bit of struggling, we managed to adjust the kimono to perfection, and Mio was successfully changed. Upon closer inspection, I really liked the way Mio looked just then. If I knew it, I found myself idly wondering if Narumi would be wearing a kimono as well. Thank you, Takahiro. In return, you will attend the festival as my companion. You will pick me up here and escort me around the village. We will play games and watch the fireworks together. Before I had the chance to reply, a cheerful voice sounded from behind me. "Hey Mia, I figured you need some help with your... Whoa, you look awesome. You should wear that more often. Oh, Takahiro, you're here too. Hey, wait a minute. Did you two hook up?" What? That is ridiculous. Stop saying such embarrassing things, Hikage. Hey, how's that embarrassing? You were telling me to go on a date with you just a moment ago. What? No fair. I know we could do that. You're telling me I want to go and do what Takahiro can do. To spend the festival with him. That's not why I simply thought you would be a good show of public relations if the person who changed our view on Spirit were having a good time with the captain of the guard. Bold. That's so bold. Oh, well, in that case, why did you just ask Chichan or Maiko-chan? That would have been way better than going with Takahiro-kun. I kind of have something I need to discuss with you, so I think I better go with at least one of you tonight. There's enough of me for the both of you. One can have the Taka and the other can have the hero. I guess that could work. A double date with just one guy. Things could be pretty interesting. Hero. Not nice, man. Not nice. Narumi, get that loot and let expression off of your face in this instant. This is not the date. It is for cultural purposes only. Yeah, whatever. Came over to see if you need help with your dress, not work. I'll see you both later. I'll have to step up my game for tonight. Gee, getting all diplomatic, huh? That's pretty amazing. After being kicked from Mia's house, I decided to linger around the village to help speed up the preparations for the festival, and you did not mention anything about the danger. The village elder approached me shortly before nightfall and offered me a change of clothes, which I graciously accepted. It was another long robe, this one silky and of very high quality. Finally, after hours of waiting, the festival began. The village looked completely different once nightfall arrived. Lights and vibrant streamers decorated every inch of the village, and various stalls were selling food and games. It was an amazing sight to behold, and I wasn't just talking about the village itself. The two female guards approached me from the left, both dressed in beautiful kimono they had prepared for the occasion. Without realizing it, I found myself smiling in a slightly goofy manner. Wipe the damn cream off your face, you fool! You're here as a cultural boy, not as some overall eager child. Look amazing, Kakakun! Those clothes really suit you! Okay, I could be saying the same, John. How does it look? Did you mistake me for a noble gentleman from a distant kingdom? I might even take one of you home as my bride-to-be. Who knows? Oh, Takahiro Dono, would you be willing to accompany me to the stall over there? Let's enjoy the festivities. Kaka, stop this ridiculousness. We are not here to have fun. Oh, let it up, you. Can you just relax for one day with me? Cheer up, son. You look cuter when you're smiling. Come on, hey, why don't we go play the drink toss game? Used to like that when we were younger. You know, when you were trashing across of drink all day. I don't know. We can all play together if you want. I'll let you have the prize even if I win. You two will not leave this alone, you? Alright, fine, we can play one game. We made our way over. She will be probably having the most fun. With our way over to the ring toss game. Several sticks lined the back of the stall, each thicker or thinner depending on the difficulty and the price associated with it. I handed the stall owner his money and received 9 wooden rings in return. Here we go, 3 each. Good luck. I do not need luck, I have skill on my side. 10 minutes later we were still at the stall. Narumi had won a ticket for a free snack from a nearby stall, and I had won a little candy, which I initially offered to Mio, who flat out refused to eat it. Getting increasingly frustrated with her man losses, she ended up spending most of her money trying to get even a single ring onto the wooden pegs to no avail. Okay, maybe she won't be the one having the most fun. Okay, we're going to get some food, okay? We'll be back in a bit. Confound it. Wooden devils. I will defeat this game. You can do it, Mio-san. With those words of courage, I followed after Naomi, who seemed rather eager to drag me along. We arrived at one of the many stalls that lined the streets. Naomi showed her prize ticket to the woman behind the stall, who nodded and brought the snack Naomi had picked. As we waited, I idly looked around the nearby stalls until a cough brought me back to my senses. Okay, that's some view. In the girl's hand was some kind of snack. It reminded me of the chocolate-coated bananas we had back home, which would explain why it hadn't taken her long to get her food. Yeah, that's true. However, the way she was eating immediately set off alarm bells in my head. Yeah, that sounds true. They're so good. You may have class where you only make them during festivals. Otherwise, I'm eating them all the time. I'll get so fat. Do they buy Takahiro-kun? Not really. I think I'll pass. Oh ma, okay. More for me to gobble up then. I love the textures too. The hard outer shell and the cold gooey insides. Oh my, I can't believe she's saying that. I love the green figures on it too. I could just slap it all up. Yeah, I'm sure the banana is enjoying it as well. Make sure you don't spill anything. It would be a shame if you got chocolate on your... I shook my head and averted my eyes, mainly because I knew something was bound to happen given my luck. Considering the Grand Canyon lurking underneath her clothes, I doubted my mind would be able to endure the sight. Whoops, thank you. I nearly dropped some already. I think I'm beginning to understand why Buddhist monks spend their time under a waterfall. It's okay, I caught it with my fingers. Are you sure you don't want that bite? Takahiro-kun, you can have this on my fingers if you want to. I think Oh, come on. I'm just messing with you. Just been teaching you some things. What do you think? Did I manage to seduce you? You're a talented student. I can definitely tell Machiko-san has been working her magic on you. It's been fun playing with Chichan again, and realized just how much I miss the old days. It's really great, and it's all thanks to Takahiro-kun. Before I could react, the girl leaned forward and kissed me gently on the cheek. She quickly pulled back and smiled, a faint blush on her cheeks. What was that for? Don't worry about it. Maybe it's really for the best that you will be leaving. It makes it all a bit more fair. You don't have to worry about that. I promised Mako-chan I will come back here once I've dealt with things back home, and since a real man doesn't break his promises, you're going to be stuck with me again soon enough. Really? I'm glad to hear that. You've done a lot for this village. I'd hate to see you go. Oh, right. Sorry, Shrine Spirit. She mentioned something earlier today. Was that the thing you want to talk to us about? Yeah, she basically said something both you and Mio-san need to hear. However, before I could continue, it appeared I had been too late. Mio had finally called up with us, depressed and angry with herself for spending almost a month's worth of wages on a silly game. But before she could speak, the village elder rushed to us. Naruto-chan, are you right? The three of us glanced at each other, a bit surprised by the arrival of the village elder, who came running towards us, panting heavily. It's the spirit. They are throwing the tantrum near the bonfire, and this way they will ruin the festival. Spirits! This is what I need to talk to you about. We need to stop them before they cause more trouble. And so on. I need you to find Mako-chan and Machiko-san. I will look for them right way. Naruto-chan, your weapons have been prepared for you. It was long before we reached the village plaza. As luck would have it, we arrived just as the two other girls got there. In the center, the bonfire had been put out, and climbing up the support beams were four strange shapes. I recognized one of them as the slime girl Sakura, but the other three were unrecognizable. What's going on? Did you come during the festival? You're the mini pants from before! So he's the human who made Machiko-san, and Machiko-chan and Mako-chan betray us. It's their own fault. That's right. Those winged humans didn't invite us to their party. That was really mean of them. We did not betray anyone. The ones causing trouble are you four. We're simply trying to get along with the humans to work together. All you ever do is cause trouble. You were not invited because you could not be trusted. You have ruined our bonfire, terrorized people, and upset the proceedings. All because of you felt you had been snapped. All because of your own actions. You have no one to blame for this but yourselves. It's the monkey girl with the sharp stick. Look, you're talking. It's slime girl with a stupid face. That could have been better, but I applaud you for your effort, Mako-chan. Nice work. Mako-chan, do you remember the spells we found the other day, the ones in your book? Okay, it's going the same way now. I think so. The ones like the one I did before. It worries me that I know exactly what the girl is referring to. Do you think you can do it? Both of them. I know it's difficult, but I believe in you. I know you can do it. Yeah, go Mako-chan. Do you think I would fall for the same thing? Sisters, we should show them why we are undefeated. As the sisters started to dart toward us, escaping from a mistake, Maiko unleashed her first spell. The glowing light billowed up from her hands and shot forwards. The spell struck the yellow girl head on, but seemed to have no effect. As they got closer, Sakura shifted to the front, and the twin blades of Narumi and Pino struck, slicing through her body without any effort. I managed to as a large ball of pink slime fell past me. As soon as I was back on my feet, I burst into one of the other slime girls. Surprisingly enough, she turned out to have quite a lot of mass. Hahaha, magic can hurt us, okay? And physical attacks can hurt me. We are completely undefeatable. Surrender your village to us and we might just let you all keep living here as our toys. Is it bad? Not yet. Mako, use the other spell now. The girl and began to cast her spell, stepping in front of Machiko, who seemed to be preparing something of her own, staff in hand. I found it a bit strange, and recall seeing any stuff lying around, and she usually did not carry any with her, but for whatever reason she had access to it now. But it won't work, it will just... Trust me, Mako-chan, I wouldn't ask you to do something like this if I wasn't sure it would work. As Sakura kept the two female guards busy, The two older slime girls began taunting us, throwing discarded fruit in our direction. Huh! I leapt towards the yellow slime girl that doesn't exist at all and is only a projection of my imagination, slamming into her at full speed and managed to knock her over. The girl let out a surprised yelp and watched in horror as my gospel soared past her, hitting Sakura in the back. A high-pitched scream escaped from the pink slime girl. That hurts! How did you do that, Takani? Yeah, how to push her over? Our blades won't even make a scratch. Remember what she said? She's the only one immune to physical attacks. The other can be hit and could cut just fine. And that is absolutely perfect for what I have right here! A special present from the guardian of the shrine herself. Cocoon, Narda, Nessa, hold them tight! Working as one, we nodded and charged towards the remaining slime girls. Mako had Sakura in the grasp of her spell, and the pink girl could barely move thanks to her power. The slime girls had clearly not been expecting us to fight back, and with barely any resistance, we soon had each girl restrained. I hope you girls aren't claustrophobic, it is going to get a little tight. One by one, Machiko brought each slime girl a glass jar, and one by one she opened them, pressing them to the girls' stomachs. The jars started to pull at them, slowly drawing them inside and the container, trapping what appeared to be a tiny version of each of the girls within each jar. Machiko quickly pushed the lids back onto each jar, displaying them proudly to the cheers of nearby villagers. Thank goodness you were around, Machiko-san, and you, my good John, you have our gratitude. No, my sisters, what have you done to them? Why are we intent on ruining all our fun? Sakura, take a moment to look around you. Look at the destruction, the damage. How could this possibly be fun? Terrorizing people, scaring them, and destroying what they have worked hard for? How would you feel if I came to your home, stole your food, and wrecked the place? I never really thought of it like that. We just want to play with the humans like you do. As Mako collapsed, the spell seemed to disperse. Thankfully, I had been anticipating and caught her in my arms with ease. The three of us looked to Sakura, who was slowly getting to her feet. And you and your sisters can play with us. We just ask that you are careful. Mako and I prove that humans and spirits can coexist. But what about my sisters? They'll be fine. These jars contain a temporary holding dimension, so I designed them to hold things far larger than your sisters. Sakura, if you're truly repentant, then I, as the head of the village guard, will authorize your release. However, before I do, I need you to swear on oath. Do you swear that you and your sisters will not cause problems in this village, and that you will work towards helping us and protect us? In return, we are prepared to offer you access to our supplies and services. She's basically saying that you will welcome the village, as long as you and your sisters behave. Yeah, I swear, we'll be good. Please release my sisters. I promise we'll be good. We'll be good, yeah. Oh, I just missed the best part. How'd it go, much done? Are my jump bottle skills? I hear the voice of a certain playful spirit. The group turned around and found Siri seated nearby, swaying her legs back and forth as she looked at the crowd. I cannot tell whether you are joking or not, but I'm afraid I can allow you to keep them. They are honorary citizens of the village and therefore under my protection. How fascinating. To think they have it uptight, Miyatan. Defend those troublemakers. You realize you are talking to the guardian deity of your village, do you not? Don't forget about me. I'm not going to just sit by and let you do as you please. The girls of this village have grown quite the brave little ladies. You must be proud, Hayakun. A soft cough came from behind a group of people as the village elder revealed himself, a smile on his lips. It seems like we handled the matter just fine, Tsuri-sama. Match it down. You need to pull the lid off the jar to release them. However, make sure you hold on to the staff I gave you. It is your only means of channeling lesser magic. Not everyone can be a prodigy like the Maiko-chan. The older fox spirit nodded. With the help of Narumi, we began to free the captured slime girls. While the work continued, Tsuri eventually made her way towards me, a frown upon her face. I left out an important detail, Takahiro. The gateway to reward has been opened and will be closing again in a matter of minutes. If you wish to return to the reward, you must leave now. But there's no time for farewells, Takahiro. Leave now without your farewells or remain here in the village. where did Akakun run off to, Ensuri? I do not know. Perhaps they had things to discuss in private. Or maybe he's gone to win me another prize. Or went to get some food. I'm still a bit peckish. Recalling the promise I had made, I turned my back to the girls that had gathered around the released slime girls and followed Tsuri as she picked her way through the streets and into the woods. It was unfortunate that I didn't get to say my farewells, but I had a goal to accomplish. It is a hard decision to make. However, I doubt that this last we hear from you, Takahiro. The spirit smiled, her hands pressed against my shoulder, a light shove pushing me backwards. What was that for? Interrupt my sudden dizziness. The last thing I heard was the spirit's amused whisper. Good luck. You're going to need it. Before I had the chance to reply, I felt my body getting heavy, my vision blurred, and soon I was consumed entirely by darkness. 2 months later. 2 months later. With a sigh, I wandered around the familiar path leading to the shrine. I subconsciously came to call Tsuri's shrine. 2 months had passed since the fated judo tournament. It had turned out to be an amazing experience. Thanks to Raumi and Pio's training, I had been able to make my way to the finals and ended up becoming the champion. But not everything went as planned. Even though I was kind of embarrassed by it, I declined the proposal for me to start playing on an international level. When I announced that the reason I declined was because of a girl, it quickly made headlines all over the country. Rising Judo Stars and score for the sake of true love. Many things ended up being written about me, but it didn't matter. I had declined offer because of the promise I had made to Michael, that I would return once I had finished my business in this world. But perhaps I had been too naive, thinking that it would be easy as that. I'd been visiting the shrine every day for 2 months, praying and calling out for Tsuri, but none were ever answered. Knowing her, she's probably laughing her ear off at me, standing here shouting like this. I smiled a bit as I looked around the area, recalling how familiar it looked to the place I had visited with the fox spirits. Speaking of which, although nothing remained of the village, I turned out that there may have been a connection between it and the city of my world. Many generations ago, when the city was still a small town, a group of malicious fiends attacked the village but were later driven out. Sometime afterwards, they named the city Tsuki no Toshi. A city named after a certain tsundere? It couldn't be more coincidence, could it? Well, guess I'll visit again tomorrow. Akani! Through the rustling of the trees, I thought I heard a voice. The moment I turned around to look, a circle of unfamiliar symbols formed at my feet. Wait, what happened to the old methods? Before I had a chance to figure out what was going on, the circle lit up and I felt the ground below me disappear. It felt as though I was falling through the tunnel of sorts, a dark, never-ending tunnel that went on for what felt like several minutes, until suddenly a light came into view and... Watch out! Before I knew it, I found myself dropping out of the air right on top of 2 girls standing below me, causing the 3 of us to topple onto the ground with a loud toot. I heard the grumbling from the 2 I had landed on and opened my eyes. That really hurt. See, this is what happens when you try to cast magic beyond your own capabilities. Michael-chan, you need to give up on this. The hand of yours is going to be deaf of you. So basically the difference between the 2 events that's happening after the choice are basically only the events of the festival, right? So who you go on to who you attend the festival with. I'm not going to give up. You made a promise. I made a promise. We would never keep trying to find a way to get back to one another. So I'm never ever going to stop. I couldn't believe it. I was so stunned by this turn of events that I lost all ability to speak. Machiko, Michael, it was them, here arguing with one another. It was too good to be true. You're a fool, Michael. Even Mio-san has given up on the hunt. You know what Suri said? Something like that can only happen when the world itself needs it to. It takes more than just one person to do what you're trying to accomplish. Tsu-chan is only saying that because she's mean and lazy. She's lying. You're all lying. I can get him back. I will. We made a promise. Michael, I miss him too. I do. He left a hole in all our hearts, which we will just need to let time heal. I'm sorry that you have to go through all this, but you must believe me. You'll get better in time. It's kind of cruel to talk about me like I died, you know. Hey? Takakun? Look at me, it worked! I knew it would work, it worked! It worked! Takakun, it is good to see you again. I'm so happy. I'm so happy too. The girl mumbled incoherently as she began sobbing. Maiko had been sobbing since she first saw me. I smiled despite still being rather sore from the impact and patted both of their heads gently. Did you really miss me that much? Yeah. Your disappearance was because of so much concern. You told us you had to leave, and will we understand why did you win your tournament? Well, of course I did. Thanks to you, I was able to become the champion. I think it fell down. Hear me, Ochan. I think I see G-chan. Hey, G-chan! Is everything alright over there? Machiko opened her mouth to return the call, but Maiko beat her to it. He's back! What? No kidding, where is he? There came a loud clambering and rustling from the shrubs nearby, the sound of two girls pushing through the bushes at speed. The two girls rushed into the clearing, gasping loudly. Oh wow, really came back. Idiot! How could you just leave us without me saying goodbye? He did not have a choice, he had to. I know that, but I never got to say goodbye. Is that all? Oh gee, or such a tsundere. Well, at least I don't even care. Takahiro is back. It's great to see you again, Takahiro-kun. I bet you're a champion now, right? Ready for a fight, huh? And so it went on. The girls chatted on and on, taking turns in hugging me with promises of never letting go. I was just happy to be back. As the conversation turned towards the time spent in my own world, I couldn't help but notice the presence of yet another spirit. Standing a few feet from the rest of the group, Tsuyuri stood, watching us with a gentle smile upon her lips. I guess I won this bet. I wasn't sure if she was talking to someone in particular, but for a moment I could see her gaze drifting toward me, and the words that had left her lips seemingly carried a lot more importance than simple words. It seems like you aren't done with your grand adventure just yet, Takahiro. I look forward to seeing how you plan to amuse me this time. What do you mean? You'll see, dear boy. You'll see. Sakura Spirit. You know, people complaining about the game in terms of story and so on, but the idea itself isn't so bad, and you know, I believe it's kind of written in language that is easy to read, so that's good. Well, the backgrounds are beautiful in my opinion. Same for the design of characters. Every great story has a humble beginning. Although Gushiken Takahiro's story has come to an end, it is only the prologue of what has yet to come. We hope to see you again next time. And in the next episode. Okay, no next episode. That was Sakura Spirit. Yeah, this is the end of the series, and if I remember correctly, the next Sakura game is Sakura Angels, so that will surely be on the channel. For now, hope you enjoyed the game as I did, and we'll see you soon. Maybe tomorrow, because probably tomorrow there'll be some other upload as well. Even if not Sakura Angels, then some other game. Yeah, right. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and see you. Bye bye.